Now turning to our back to work segment, with many employees slowly heading back to the office, some may be feeling anxious to return.
And joining us now is career coach and author Kristen Zavo to talk about how to prepare when you're called back. Hello to you.
Hello, thank you so much for having me.
Okay, nice to see you. So, a lot of us have been really looking forward to the end of this pandemic, but they're feeling anxious about going back to work. So what's going on here? Why are they so anxious?
Yeah, so this is an especially big issue for those who identify as an introvert or an empath. And something that a lot of us haven't talked about is for introverts, being, in lockdown and in quarantine was actually a silver lining of the pandemic. They got more time by themselves, time for self-care. They could stay in their PJs, right? And so for an introvert, they got really spoiled. And now the thought of a change, more people have different views on the virus. Are they getting the vaccine? Are they not? Are they wearing their mask or not? And it just creates a lot of anxiety, right? Any change creates anxiety. This time last year, I was talking to people about how to adjust to work from home. And now it's the opposite. How do we get used to actually going back into regular life?
Kristen, is there an opportunity for folks to maybe negotiate how their return to work goes and perhaps get a few work at home days in there?
Yes, absolutely. So for years, my clients have been telling me they wanted to work from home. And this past year has been a perfect chance for them to prove that they could and that they could be even more productive. And so when you're thinking about negotiating, some tips to consider are to think ahead. What are the objections and the concerns that your manager might have? And then have a plan ready for how you will answer those objections and be able to get your job done, the same or even better than before.
Okay.
It's really important to have that plan.
And Kristen, for some of these companies, perhaps employees haven't been there, obviously for the last year. So how do they sort of set some boundaries with their employer, the other employees when it comes to, let's say, social distancing and mask wearing and things like that? What would you tell them to do?
That is a wonderful question. And what happens is a lot of times when we get stressed, we are just so in that mentality of not being happy and feeling like a victim that we don't even stop to think, what do I want and what do I need to feel safe and supported at work? So first step is to figure out what are your preferences and your needs. And then the second step is to think about it from the perspective of your employer and how can you show that this is going to help you do a better job at work, right? And really taking responsibility, right? Not falling into that victim mindset, but realizing that when you speak up for your needs, right? Number one, you're taking responsibility, but you're also being a voice for those of us who are afraid to speak up, right? You are responsible for you. So figure out what you need, right? And then set those boundaries through your action, through your behavior, through simply stating without needing an explanation. And then sometimes it might mean that you have a conversation. And if it comes to that, right? Thinking ahead to, again, what are the objections, what are your needs, and how are you going to ensure that you can get your job done even while putting these boundaries into place?
Kristen, we just have about 30 seconds left. I mean, different people are going to come back to work. Some will be vaccinated. Some may not want to talk about their vaccine decision. How do you recommend they go about having those conversations?
Yeah, I mean, I think you should clearly communicate, what are the expectations, what do you need, and do what you need to feel safe. If people aren't saying if they got vaccinated, keep your social distancing, wear your mask, right? Take care of you. You're setting an example for everyone else as well.
Yeah, and set those boundaries early. Thank you so much, Kristen Zavo. We appreciate your time. If you're looking for work, make sure to check out our jobs board at WGNTV.com/jobs. There are dozens of new opportunities